Good morning. Oh, excuse me. It is 5 to 6 in the morning, day 6 at Ian's. So it's obviously not cumulative. This is obviously each time I come back. Absolutely poor day of rain again last night. So I hope the paint stayed on again. I keep looking out in the night to see if there's any like black marks running out underneath the lorry. Just getting dressed, just getting the harness on the cats, because obviously we're out by horses this time. I don't know how long they got outside before people start coming. I won't have long, so I'm going to put them on the tethers while I get everything prepared. And then I'm going to push on and get the back done. Desperately need to get that back done, so I can do the high work. And then if I'm not being kicked off by then, I'm going to do the wheels while they've been cleaned, because they're all cleaned and blown and everything yesterday. So before we get any more splashes and crap on them, I'd like to get at least the cream paint on them. And then I've also got the other side, but I can't do that until we move the lorry. So, you know, if we can move the lorry and do that side, fine. If not, if we've got to move the lorry and go home, then so be it. But anyway, just saying good morning. Bit of better sleep last night. Mischievous on my neck as usual. Bendy went out and he's got this habit now, waiting by the steps to come back in and not coming in through the cat flap. Which is quite annoying, because obviously I've got to try not to let any cats escape, and but at the same time it's quite good as well, because obviously, you know, he just come in to call, he just come in past me, he's not scared to come in past me, so that's good as well. But obviously he comes in when he wants to. He's just gone out now. Hopefully he'll be back in time and I've got to leave, but that is what it is. He's had breakfast, so he should be back in for dinner. If not tea, and I'll be stuck here till he comes back. But yeah, I've got to get on, so I'll show you the progress later. Bye for now. There we go. So I started at about 6:30, 7:15, and it's now nearly 9, 7, 8, 9. So a couple of hours to the back. I'm now going to start on the wheels. It's cold, Bentley's still out, I need to catch him. I had a dog in the van already. I walked went past and the dog went in the blinking van. So there's a bit of a gloss on this side, but on the other side there isn't. Nor is the hammer to come out properly on this side. That's how it'll do for now. Also 2 different tins of paint. It would be the way I did the method of it. Anyway, that was the important one. Then I got to do the front of the side and the window. I've got to move the lorry for that. So I'm saying I'm going to sit down and do the wheel dinner now while I'm waiting for Ian. Right, so I'm just getting the cream layer on the wheels. I'm deciding to do black on the inside and orange on the outside. It doesn't matter so much, it's a mess that you can see at the moment, because it's going to be painted over. You can see the cream centre, orange outside and black in. I've got to finish off the window here before I go back. It's got to dry now. I've got to do that window now, and under the front of the cabin black. I've also got the ladder. You can see that's going to be quite striking when it's done. I have orange, cream and black on the wheels as well as on the lorry. Now you can see this side of the lorry is quite patchy on the paint, so that will be done again. Not today though. I took Chief for a walk just now away to the bottom and back. And as I was down the bottom, I heard this yowl, and I thought, that's Bentley yowling. What's he doing down there? He'd followed this wall all the way down. And of course, we were on the track and he couldn't get down to us, and he was crying his head off. Bless him, his heart, he'd come away back. Anyway, he decided this time, good boy, so you can stay with us this time, aren't you? So he's come in for a walk with Connie. He's a bit nervous, obviously. Good boy, staying with me, checking where the lorry is. We moved the lorry back into Ian's this morning. So of course he was out wondering, where's the lorry gone? Didn't you? We had to go and tell you it moved. You good boy. So just taking Connie down for a little walk. It's a lot colder today. I was just saying, I wasn't going to record the walk actually, but seemed Bentley's come as well. I'll show that. Good girl, Connie. Happy girl? Yeah, you're happy, aren't you? They've been yelling at me all morning because they couldn't go for the walk this morning because of the horses and everything everywhere. But it meant that I started painting 6:30, like I said, 7 approximate that. Which was bonus because it's only like 11 o'clock now. So our dinner time walk is a couple of hours early. Been painting like crazy. I'm just so pleased with how Grace is looking. But so it's a bit cold and I think there's rain in the air, so I've got to be a bit careful what I'm doing. Just want to get a bit more of the wheels done. I'll try and get my sticker on, and I think we'll leave it for a bit another day to do some more blacking. I want to give Ian some peace and try and get home today. What's you doing, Connie? So we can. I just really want to get another coat of black on that other side though, because I can't really paint the orange stripes on unless it's done properly. But I've got to paint the orange stripes here anyway, so I need the ladder. Good boy, Boo Boo. I was very proud of Chief yesterday. Actually, we were sat outside for the evening meal. The others had gone in and she was sat on my chair just outside the steps. And Ian's dog came out close, and instead of jumping in like she normally would do, she had hackles up. She was on my chair, all fluffy tail, arched back, you know, like proper witch's cat sort of thing. And the dog came quite close and she was very good. She stood her ground. I went and jumped down between them, and the dog got called back. But fair play on her, she went and stood her ground and guarded the lorry, and I was very proud of her. So she's come on lovely. Don't you get barbed wire in your feet, Connie? Come on then, this way. Come on. Good boy, good girl. So we'll just go down here, turn around, back up again. Don't spend too much time out. Ben's obviously checking where he's come from. Connie, come. Come here. Thought I'd show you it's nice to get the old gang together. Come on then. Nice Bentley to come with us. He'll be ready to go in and have some dinner and be shut in for the rest of the day then. Connie, come. Leave it. Leave it, Connie, come. Good girl. So I'll try and catch him whilst he's caught unawares and being friendly with us. He's just been like a foot away from me all morning and won't be caught, but yeah, he's had a good time here. Good girl, you happy? Yeah, you happy girl. You alright, Bentley? Alright, darling? No crows out today, is there for you to catch? No crows today. They're getting comfortable coming down here now, aren't you? Leading the way now. Grey clouds. Yeah, we're going to turn around, Connie. And the crows are a lot quieter today. That's definitely a grey cloud on the way. Good boy. Connor's all playful. I think Bentley's going to get jumped on. Come on, Boo Boo, good boy. Get him, Connie. Good girl. Come on, you two. Good babies. Yeah, nice to see Connie herself left up like that. Pete's caping it, but she's fine with Bentley. Oh, I'm on the roof. Come on then. Connie, back in. Good girl. Look who I've got with me. Clever caveman. Come on, caveman, being very brave. Have a little look, a little check. And then you'll come to me. Caveman, come. Come on in. Yay! It's a good boy. It's a good lad. Isn't he beautiful? Oh. What can you see? His tail's going fluffy. Hackles are going up. Good boy. Good boy, caveman. What can you see? What is it? Good boy. Come here. He's going to jump over his skin if he sees a pheasant in a minute. Good boy. We'll go see the sheep. Come on then. Good boy. Yay. Well, he's not sure about walking past this. He should follow me. Come on then. Come on, Caveman. It's either be left alone and scared or come with Mummy. Caveman, come. He says, well, I'll think about it. Caveman. What a good boy. Yay. Come. Come, come. Good boy. Tails up. Good boy. Yay, he's a clever good boy. You're a boy, not a girl, aren't you? Come on then. Caveman training. Eyes everywhere, ears everywhere. Like I said, he's not really learnt to jump up. What a good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, a good boy. Do you want to just come up on my shoulder a minute just to show where to go? When you're safe. There you go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's better, isn't it? You're on my shoulder and you can see what's going on. And this is where you go when you're scared. Yes, it's a good boy. He's loving me. Marking me. Making sure he knows where I am. Yeah, you marking me. Make sure you know where I am. Good boy. What a good boy. Are you going to kiss the camera? Are you kissing the camera? Are you going down? What a good boy. I need to teach him to come up into my arms more often. He tends to run when he's scared. Right, you can go back then, so that's quite a long way for you, isn't it? Come on then, back to the van. Come on, come on in. Let's go back. Good boy. What a good boy. This doesn't want to go that way now. It's just a box. Good boy. So Ian's in the cab just finishing everything off. So I'd have to come back for a while. I've got all 4 cats with me, which is a bit of a dilemma, but we're coping. I've got Cayman just tied to my bag. Mischief and Connie on their own lead and Bentley just lying in the sun. Good girl, good boy. It's so hot in that cab and they've had to just sit in there at the way while Ian's been doing some drilling. But just come out here, it's a bit fresher. So I hope no dogs come. It look beautiful just to the last moments here. I'm going to try and now go home and have a week of me doing the interior and some bits that need doing, like windows and so on. I can't do more to the outside now. It is what it is. It's just going to be it's a rough job, but she'll do. And I really appreciate everybody's help. I've also got to paint the orange wheel. I might do one in the centre of the back wheels black as well. It's a tiny hub bit because not the whole of it, because it looks like this. It looks odd having a white wheel and a black wheel. I can probably just paint the very centre piece just to put a bit of black in the centre. But we'll see what it looks like after the orange is on. And I'll put it. There's so many big bushes. They've all been eaten by hammerite. So we'll see what bushes I've got left as well after I've done the orange. Sorry, Cayman. But yeah, I might sit down in a minute, but you can guarantee if I sit down, a car will come or a dog will come. And I'll start panicking. So Ian's just been fixing the leisure battery. So we've got the solar panel out, as you can see, out and working, which goes to the single leisure battery. Then you've got the 6 batteries that go to split charger and charge that way. He's just putting the my accelerator isolator thing, switch, the new one I bought, back in its panel. He's done the ignition key, that's all back. What else? Yeah, so the black outside door cupboards back together. Steps are safe now. Obviously there's other bits to do, but he's done loads off his list now, so I really appreciate that. Obviously anything else now would be when I've got some money, we can do the bigger things. I've got my little bits to tidy up and get done now and get inside a bit smarter, because I'm hoping to make it to Stratford-upon-Avon Overlander show, and get the cats back out on display there. So yeah, I won't put any tiger stripes up high because I can't come back here with a ladder. I might put a couple on the bottom corner because it needs another coat of paint yet. And so we're going to come back here and have it spray painted. They've offered a pressure washer as well underneath, but I don't have time to come back. I can afford to come back just for that. We'll see what happens over that. I mean, that can wait. But because I've got to do another coat of paint yet, I don't want to go too crazy with the tiger stripes because obviously they have to be over painted. So we're just going to get a couple of orange stripes on the back, or chevrons on the back or something, just to sort of put a dash of colour on her and do the wheels, and then she'll finish off her painting later. Up close you can see how many patches of paint there is, but you know, let's take me a long time to do that by hand. I tried putting the picture of the lion on the front of the cab, but it can't see it through the black, so that's gone on inside on the cat door. I'll show you that later when I'm back inside again. So there's no sign writing or anything on the front, and obviously the magnets come off, which actually may be a good idea because you can't go on campsites because it's all commercial and everything. So with the magnetic signs on the doors, I can obviously move them, and she'll just look like a smart little black and white lorry. But anyway, enough waffling. I'm just going to let these have a bit of a break and cool down a bit, and I'm sure once more packed up I'll try and get out of here tonight, get back home and collapse and carry on. Tomorrow I may have a rest first, so I'm absolutely exhausted. Like I say, third day after like sort of 8-12 hour days, it's just ridiculous. I'm up at 7 with the cats. Well, so I started work at like 6 this morning. They wake me up at 6, I'm up at 7 feeding them, and obviously I work on through till 7 to feed them again. So it's a long day for me. I'm not used to it, and my body is hurting. So huge thanks to Ian, Emily IJM Restorations, for being here to his yard and for putting it with me. And like I say, I haven't looked at who the person was who helped with the wheel, so I'll put his name up as well, like I say, in the video comments or in the vlog itself. And everybody else has been here, so absolutely fabulous. No doubt I'll be back, but right now there's been a lot achieved, and I'm very grateful for that. So I've got the cupboard up. I've got to find a little latch to go on that, or make something. Do the socket there, which is getting the camera working and broadband working. Obviously I've got to clear this mess up. God, just got back from Ian's. I've now got a lot of tidying to do. I've got a lot of things to get out, a lot of things to clear. I've got junk everywhere. But look at this. Really lovely on the cat door. And this is what I've got empty now. See the chaos in here. All that's got to come out. All that's got to come out and be tidied. Oh dear, this is broken. The little sideboard's broken, so I'm going to take that out. I've basically got to make a bed and a unit all together here. But this chaos has got to be tidied. And then, well, I'm going to rest first. Still got to make a cat step here, so I'm going to have a square step that folds up here when travelling into that space, and then comes down into a little ledge so you can jump in and up on there. I'll get rid of this one. That's something else I still got to do. From home, and their paint was here. It's actually Rust-Oleum Tiger Tea. It's very liquid compared to I'm so used to Hammerite now. I would have liked Hammerite to do this, but a few coats, it's doing okay. Obviously I've got to do another coat of the cream and everything, and put the black in the centre of this one, but you can see the colour it's going to be, and it's got a nice little highlight. If I go from here, it's just enough to bring a bit of a splash out. But I'll carry on with this later now. Cats are hungry, I'm tired. End of day 6. I don't know what's got more paint on it, the lorry or me. I absolutely covered. It's going to take me forever to get all this off. It's on my toes, it's on my boobs, it's absolutely everywhere. But I'm so chuffed at progress. I just had to get like a bit of orange on a tiger tea, orange on the wheels tonight before I went to bed, just to see what colour it is. And it really is bright orange. It is not the same as what the pictures were. It's a lot more duller in the pictures, but it's perfect. It's just like Dobby's colour was, just like my orange. Everything was from before, so it's nice to have a bit of that in there. And also orange is my favourite colour, so it's nice to have it on there. I've got my black and my cream that I wanted. I've got the wood that I wanted. Like I say, obviously I've got to do a top coat on the lorry, so I can't go too crazy with decoration and stripes and things like that, but she's presentable, and that's what the whole aim of this was, just make her presentable. And now I've got to make the inside presentable. I've got so much to do. I'm just thinking now about doing some painting inside as well, just to sort of brighten up the wood into the cat room. I've got ply, obviously I can cut and insulate, but I just don't know if I've got that sort of time to do it. I'm shattered. Obviously we're going into weekend now, so I'm going to take the weekend off as ever and rest, and then see what next week brings. And next week's my big week. Next week's, if I'm going to go anywhere, I've really got to push hard and put that same hours and time in. I've obviously got to get all that powder, junk and everything back into the bungalow. I'm not going to get this paint off me even if I begin shower, so, and I've got no thinners or anything, so looks like I'm going to be in a state for now, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I've got more painting to do, so it is what it is. I'm going to boil the kettle, make a mug of coffee, have a sugar fix, and I'm sure I've done enough energy to exercise to get rid of those calories. But all I've been doing is working. I haven't been eating or anything anyway. I just stopped about 5 o'clock today. I have a bit of egg and bread, but I haven't eaten, and it's good. So being busy obviously stops me eating. I can see my face looks thinner. I'm obviously getting down through a lot of liquids, which helps me my face look thinner. I must be getting through like 4 litres of squash yesterday. It was so hot, and again today. But anyway, just thought I'd end the video. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Obviously the final picture's the final, flash of a picture of all in her glory I do later. I don't want to do that just yet. It's not finished it obviously, but I don't want to get too much of a close-up. I want to get it sort of do both sides nice and tidy outside the bungalow without all the junk and the chairs and cat things, everything. I've got to write a to-do list and see what I can get through. Anyway, I hope you enjoy what's been going on. I hope it's been a bit more interesting. I know I've had a lot of videos to get out, and like I said, there's no reception up at Ian's enough to load up the videos. So these will either will be coming out in one go or in a couple of goes. We'll see what happens, see how much space is on the video. But I hope you enjoyed anyway, and please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please comment, any comments would do, anything for a bit of support, for a bit of, don't do it that way. Everybody said don't do it. But it's all I had to do, and actually I appreciate the Rust-Oleum is thinner, but it wouldn't have covered Grace at all. I needed that thickness of the Hammerite. I would have needed about sort of 6 layers if I'd done Rust-Oleum. So certainly Rust-Oleum, that sort of thin, would be lovely sprayed on the top of the black. Hopefully, someone might come along and offer me to do that for me. But I can't afford the paint yet. I can't afford anything yet. I'm hoping I can scrape some pennies or sell something to afford to go down to Overlander. That'd be a nice bit of time away, a few days away for me and the cats, just to sit and rest and just enjoy, I suppose. It's not that I want to sort of walk in the show or anything, but it'd be just nice to sit and let the cats see people and everybody, and maybe get out there where I wanted to be. It's incredible that after all I've been through, I didn't think I'd make it to this Overlander, and for all that we've been through with Grace, that we've back on target. She may not be completely in the same pace, and still got bits missing, and and still a bit of a wreck, but I love her, and she's a fighter. We both are. And if you're going to the Overlander show, hopefully I will see you there. Bye for now.